right, well, it is time for a new topic. Our next topic is going to be the different forms numbers can be in. We've got word form, which is how we would say it or write it out in words. We have numerical form, also known as standard form, and that's how we write it as a number. And then there is expanded form, and that is this year multiplying it by its place value, and then each digit by its place value and adding each together. So to begin with, what we're going to start with is word form. So we're going to be switching from standard, the number, to word, and from the word to the number. So let's begin. Now, what you had been used to is me giving you guided notes for you to fill in. I want you to actually start taking notes. All right. And starting now, I want you to keep these notes in one of the folders that you have purchased at the beginning of the year. That way, we are going to do projects later on, and you can pull the notes for each topic out depending on which topic you get assigned for your project. So let's begin. You are pretty familiar with whole numbers or numbers to the left of the decimal. 43. All right? That's not going to change. Everything you learned in the past about numbers is going to remain the same. The difference is when we add the decimal. Anytime you see a decimal, you are going to say and. There will only be one decimal per number, therefore you will only say and one time. Now, after the decimal, you're going to say it exactly like you see it. Right there, 163. Feel free to write all the way across your page. I am limited to what the camera can capture. That's why I'm taking so many lines. All right, so we have the 43, we have the and, we have 163. The final step is to figure out the place value of the last digit written. So this is the THS side. So 10th, 100th, 1000th. All right. So then to end it, we just write the word where it ends. It is the word thousand with a THS on the end. 43 and 163 thousandths. And that is how we would say this word, this number in word form. It is also how we would write this number in word form. So again, this is standard, also known as numerical. And this is word. Okay, I want you to then think about putting something from word form into standard form. Lots of times I might even say if you can say it, you can write it, because it is the exact same way. However you say something is the same way you are going to write it. So if our number was 1,000 400 . 5 and 1/100th. Okay, or 100th. Then first you're going to go before the end. 1,405. 1,405. So 1 in the thousands, 4 in the hundreds, and then 5 in the ones. And means we're going to write a decimal. And then we know we're going to have a 1. But 1 needs to be in the hundredths. Tenths, hundredths has to end here, so I have to put a 0 here. Okay, so we're going to go back and forth from word form to numerical form and numerical form to word form. One other thing that you guys might find helpful this week is using your paper to make a place value chart. The lines are already given for you. Just make a decimal. And then remember, this side is going to be the THS side. When I make a place value chart, I tend to make it with numbers because I find it easier. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. Okay. If you need to go on up to 100,000, you can. You can even go on up to 1,000,000. This side, I tend to put in fraction form just because to me it makes more sense that I've got a 10 here and a 10 here, a 100 here and a 100 here, and a 1,000. So it's 10th, 100th, 1,000th. If you want to make it in decimal form, literally, right here, it's directly after the decimal, so 0.1. This is 2 places after the decimal, so 0.01. This is 3 places after the decimal, so 0.001. That is your option. Then, if you have a number, any number, the decimal would be here. You're just filling it in. You know it's 705 and 5 thousandths. Okay, it sometimes helps you realize what place value it's in. So I have a small thing for you to complete today. Good luck.